There's a moment that sneaks up on you in your late 30s or early 40s. You wake up one day and realize the goal isn't abs anymore. It's ankles and knees. At some point, fitness stops being about looking good in a mirror. It starts being about keeping your independence. And nobody warned you when that shift happens. It's that shoulder that sounds like someone's crumpling a bag of potato chips every time you reach for something on the top shelf. You stop asking how to get shredded by summer. Instead, you're Googling things like, why does my lower back hate me? Spoiler, it does, and it sucks. Fitness used to be about the mirror. You'd drag yourself to the gym, punish your body, and measure success by how you looked. Defined abs, bigger arms, smaller waist. Now, the scoreboard is completely different. Success is sleeping through the night without your back staging a protest. It's getting off the living room floor without making that involuntary ugh that announces to everyone in the room that you are officially middle-aged. Some people look at this shift and think it means giving up or letting yourself go. Not even close. It's like looking at an old engine on your workbench. At some point, you stop trying to tune it for street racing and you start focusing on the long haul. Remember being 25? You could skip warm-ups, load way too much weight on the bar, live on pizza and beer, and still bounce back by Tuesday. Your body was basically indestructible. Rest days were for people who didn't want it badly enough, and pain was just something you pushed through. But somewhere along the way, the rules changed. That tweaked muscle that used to heal in 3 days now lingers for 3 weeks. You have that weekend warrior moment playing pickup basketball, and a single misstep leaves you hobbling around for a month. You spend weeks limping around your workbench, realizing recovery isn't guaranteed anymore. It's a luxury your body grants you if you're lucky. So you start caring about the things you used to roll your eyes at. Mobility work, posture, ergonomics. You find yourself deep in an online thread about hip mobility at midnight, or watching a video on proper squat form, just so you don't wreck your knees doing something as basic as sitting down. Function took over the top spot. The goal became simple. Keep moving well enough that you can actually enjoy your life. You start training for longevity instead of likes on Instagram. And honestly, there's something freeing about that. Forget the numbers on a scale or body fat percentages. Fitness past 40 means being able to go on a hike with your kids without your knees staging a full rebellion halfway up the trail. It's carrying all the groceries in one trip without needing a physical therapy session afterward. This version of fitness is way less photogenic, but it's infinitely more valuable. It's about keeping your independence, your autonomy, your ability to live life on your own terms. The wins look small and unglamorous, making it through the day without needing Advil, or picking up a heavy box without that moment of dread where you brace for disaster. Nobody's going to double tap a post about sleeping through the night without waking up to adjust your position. But these are the victories that actually matter. They're the difference between staying active and slowly becoming sedentary without really noticing it's happening. True discipline at this stage isn't about those all-or-nothing diets that make you miserable. It's about consistency. Consistency beats intensity every single time when you're in it for the long haul. You trade the extremes for something sustainable. Walking, stretching, actually sleeping, and eating food that resembles food. The best workout isn't the one that crushes you. It's the one you can do twice a week for the next 20 years without hating your life. Moderate intensity, done consistently, beats sporadic heroics every time.
That requires acceptance. You stop fighting against time and start working with it. Train smarter. Rest harder. Some days that means going lighter than you planned, doing what you can, and calling it good enough. Telling the difference between discomfort that means you're growing and pain that means you're about to injure yourself, that isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Your body isn't the enemy in some war against aging. It's your partner for however many years you've got left. And partners need respect, communication, compromise.
Movement becomes something you do because it makes life better, not because you hate how you look. You start appreciating your body for what it does instead of criticizing it for how it appears. Those legs that don't look like a fitness magazine cover, they carried you through a 10K last month. That softer midsection, it's been there through job stress, kids, career changes, life. And you're still here, still moving, still capable. There's real freedom in redirecting all that energy toward building a body that serves you. The payoff for this shift isn't a before and after photo. It's how you'll feel in 10 years or 20 years. This is compound interest for your body. Every joint you protect now is one that works later. Every mobility session today is insurance against limitation tomorrow.
The returns don't show up in weeks. They show up in decades. You'll be the 60-year-old who travels without worrying if you can handle it physically. The 70-year-old who still gardens and plays with grandkids. The 80-year-old who walks independently, who maintains dignity and autonomy because of choices you made back when you still had time to course correct. Because here's the truth. The real goal in the second half of life isn't looking young. It's staying capable. It's maintaining the strength, mobility, and energy to do the things that make life worth living, instead of watching from the sidelines because your body won't let you participate anymore. Your fitness story doesn't end. It evolves. Forget the abs. Focus on movement that keeps you in the game for decades. Strong, steady, pain-free. That's the new six-pack. Building a body that doesn't just look good in photos, but feels good in life. That serves you reliably, so you can show up fully for the people and activities you care about. Train hard, but train smart. Move with purpose. Rest with intention. The ultimate measure of fitness isn't what you see in the mirror. It's how fully you get to live your life. That's the real flex. If this hit home, subscribe for more conversations like this. Until next time, stay healthy and enjoy life.